for him. Oh, goody. Adventurers. haven't got a menu, got stew and ale.
Well,
Here.
let's get started with a d20 roll. Oh, immediate. Good to get out of the way, right?
Oh, you don't want to roll to see if anyone else gets ones? Oh, yeah.
Can I use my point of inspiration?
Why? Fenn has to make
No.
the read count.
Oh, Fenn got okay.
Yeah.
It's highest unless it's a 20, and 20 is you choose who does it, and then 1 is you
Oh.
automatically have to do it.
Cool.
So Fenn, what happened
let's
last
see.
time?
Last time we had an explosion. There was a fireball thrown at us. So we dealt with that. We weren't exactly sure who we were fighting or where we were getting attacked from. Outside of it was the statue, so kind of scattered about like ants. And we ended up kind of most of us hiding up behind a pillar or the statue, where we were able to investigate the statue more. Figured out there was something coming from the top, from the darkened face. And there was a stairwell in there. The creatures that were in there were gone. They had gone down the stairs and through a locked hidden door thing. So kind of came back up. And we saw some amber doors, and Hazel was like, "Oh, the tarot cards say, like, you know, in a room of treasure behind amber doors. That's where the sun thing is. The sword, the weapon." And we were like, "No, that's too easy. I mean, well, let's go in there. Whatever. Oh, there's piles of treasure." Oz sees the treasure, gets excited, takes some stuff. A big thing shows up. We tell Oz to put back the treasure. He, quote unquote, did. I don't know if he actually did.
What all these air quotes? Why?
He did hand in some treasure.
He
Whether
turned
it's
in some. He kept
the
some.
amount
Oh,
that he
good.
needs, but yeah, that's up to him.
Yeah, as far as we know, he turned in the treasure. Nobody saw him pocket it. But yeah, so the guardian thing didn't really do anything outside of that, so we were just kind of very cautious. We saw there was a crack in the wall, so we went through the crack, like the place was broken in. Instead of investigating further into the piles, I believe Hazel did. Hazel looked at the piles to see what's in each of them. I don't think she touched any of it. She just kind of used her eyes. Entered this other room that had amber stones. They were not like pillars, right? They were just like blocks of amber.
Right.
And one of them was speaking to Fenn, so he went and touched it and zoned out for a little bit. And then came back and he felt much better. Like physically, and kind of got more abilities, which was great. He advised not to touch the other pillars, but the other amber stones, but Oz said, well, something good happened to him, why not me? And so he touched them, and then bad things happened. So we dealt with that. But you know what? It worked out because it was bodies, and bodies are great. Having more of a group, more party members to
But-
bring back.
Well, to fill that in a bit, it was actually when I went and touched one of the crates that all the undead attacked. So that was. It was.
Oh, I thought.
That was not. When I touched the amber thing, that just knocked me on my ass.
I see. I thought they came
Bars.
from touching the ambers. So they came from the boxes.
No, it was
just-
something else that I touched
I see.
because
Okay.
I'm a quick learner.
Yes, this was directly after we were told do not touch anything.
Yeah.
Yes, this, mind you, yes.
So we dealt with that, and it all worked out. Oz cast a really cool thing, Frighten. So that made it pretty easy to just pick them off one by one. Some of them just booked it. They found the crack and they just ran right through. We finished that. And then Hazel was like, I really think the sun sword's in that treasure room. And we were like, all right, go do it, Hazel. And she's like, well, no, I might die. And it's like, no, it's fine. All the healers are in here. We'll just resurrect you. And but I don't want to. And it was a whole thing, but she did it. She went in there and then she was like, we were like, just touch it and see what happens. And so she touched it. She went to a hilt that was in one of the treasure piles and nothing happened. And so she was like, nothing happened. I was like, all right, now try picking it up and then dropping it. And she picked it up and held it and something happened to her. And then she threw it, like just a second of holding it. Maybe she held it for 3 seconds and then she tossed it towards the crack, right?
Well, that was
I
me
think-
trying to get it to you guys without. I thought I was going to get attacked, so I basically grabbed it and tossed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
I
you're
was going to get attacked when I touched it.
your logic would be if you went to the treasure pile and just threw a bunch of it at the hole, the creature wouldn't attack you because you're not grabbing it.
Maybe they
Apparently.
could get to it before, while the creature was killing me. They could get to the item.
Okay.
The bait.
You did learn
I
the
know my
knowledge
place.
before you let go of
Yeah,
the sword.
but you said I did. I did learn all the
Didn't
knowledge.
think that one through all the way, did you?
Well, I was at least doing something. I'll just have you know.
Well, I had already touched my share of things, I think.
And with that, you got another level up, so you're all at level 11. And the minion
Which
horde.
means my turn undead is now destroy undead,
Yes.
which is kind of cool.
At a certain level of undead, you can just instantly destroy without turning them.
Yes, a certain level. We know who that doesn't apply to. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you have fancy things. You have a sword. You have to attune to it first to use it. But you also need to talk about who would like to use it, if anyone would.
I
Before
would like to use it.
before the end of our last session, Fenn offered to give something to Oz.
Yeah, so I can dual wield the swords that I have if like I take the Sunblade and the one that I have. And I would be offering Oz because this is an extra weapon I have and I don't really use it. Where did I post it? It's a mace. It's rare. It requires attunement. It's called Mace of Terror. And it says this magic weapon has 3 charges per day. While holding it, you can use an action and expand
Got it.
1 charge to release a wave of terror. And each creature of your choice in a 30-foot radius extending from you must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you for 1 minute.
Uh-huh.
So I was offering that trade. Because then I could
Oh,
use the Sunblade.
Okay, so you will have 2 badass swords that you can dual wield.
Yes. So I would no
Awesome.
longer be using my shield, and I would just be holding the 2 swords.
Try now.
Awesome.
And Oz, you would get
Well,
a
yeah.
mace.
A
Right.
mace of terror. Well, I guess it's basically mace. It's just like
it works like the turn undead, but they don't have to be undead.
yes,
Right.
It's any creature. Like
It's also-
a creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move
Yeah.
to a space within 30 feet of you. It can't take reactions.
Okay, so how do we do this?
It's also a magic weapon, so you have been fighting a lot of creatures that resist weapon damage that isn't magical, and
Uh-huh.
this would bypass that.
Ah,
So
okay.
you would actually be dealing full damage to those creatures instead of half or no damage.
Okay.
So how do we make this deal?
I would just give it to him.
Oh, okay.
You both have to attune to your said items, though.
And
So-
that just takes an hour.
Yeah.
An hour short rest.
Just a short rest. Yep.
So I will hand that mace of terror to him. And what does he need to do to add it to his character sheet?
The compendium stuff.
Drag and drop
So-
to his character.
Search
Okay.
for Mace of Terror and drag it to your character sheet. And for the purposes of having a weapon, Fenn would drag the Sunblade item to his character sheet.
There's the mace of terror information. And then I drag the sunblade.
Yes.
And it's the first one, right? Because there's sunblade and then there's sun sword, sunblade. This is just the first one, sunblade.
Actually, I didn't know there was a second. So do the Sun Sword one.
Okay.
Because in the campaign, the magic items is the Sun Sword, and then it says See Sunblade. So that's why it's like, oh, just use the Sunblade. But if you can automatically do that, then that's cool. Good.
Sun sword.
And all of this risk that Hazel take, all she got was a lousy inspiration.
Oh well, but I got
And-
to live. That's something.
Sun. There's a big long paragraph for sun sword, Alex.
There is.
But it says it's got finesse and versatile, so I can dual wield. Sunsword is a unique blade once possessed by Strahd's brother Sergei von Zarovic. In its original form, it had a platinum hilt and guard. Oh, cool. So it's like the full-on description of it.
And if you are dual wielding, the only thing dual wielding takes away from is you don't add your modifier to the damage bonus. So you use strength, so you wouldn't add that extra 5 to the damage.
What?
So when you here, if you roll, just
Okay,
roll
so
an attack
sun
with it.
sword.
One hand. Okay. So it's 13 to hit. You got your d20 plus 5 plus proficiency plus magic. And then you got a lot of numbers in that second one. But
So many numbers.
so in the 15, That is
Uh-huh.
what the damage is for just the blade.
Okay.
And you would not add the 5 of strength, so it'd be a 10 damage for offhand stuff.
Okay. So for the one that I'm attacking with my right hand, like my main hand. His main hand is left-handed, which was his skeletal hand. Now Vecna's hand. So that would be the one that would have the +5, or do neither attacks have the +5?
No, just the offhand does not
Just the
have
offhand.
it.
Okay, so let's say this is his main hand weapon, and then Dead Tongue Sword.
Well, the Sun Sword is the one that needs to be the offhand.
Oh, the Sun Sword needs to be the offhand. Okay.
Because it
so
has
then
the... That would be your main attack, yes.
So this would be my main attack, and then this would be the secondary attack.
Yeah. Because the Sun Sword is the only one that has finesse. And you need finesse for an offhand weapon.
So, Dead Tongue, Longsword, one-handed. Should I relabel it as main hand? Does that help you?
No, if I just see Sun Sword, I know it's the offhand.
Okay.
But 5 damage is really trivial when you deal, 40 damage or something?
Extra shit, yeah.
With one attack. And offhand weapons dual wield is your bonus action to hit with it.
Okay.
So two main attacks with your main hand, 1 bonus action offhand.
So let's see. So combat would go. I'm rolling to hit, and I do my Dead Tongue Sword. Do both of them need to hit to confirm the hit range?
What do you mean?
Like how you have to roll to see if you hit.
Well, you get a 14.
Yeah,
with the Dead
and then
Tongue
Sun
Sword.
Sword got a 13. So then you would say, okay, this one hits, but this one doesn't.
Right. You can go one at a time too. So if you kill something, or if you want to split up your attacks, you can hit 3 different things now. So 14, and then you roll your second main hand with your longsword, and then if it's still alive, bonus action Sun Sword.
So there's my main hit, which is the Dead Tongue, and then if it's still alive, to do dual wield, I would use my bonus action to do the Sun Sword. Right? That's what you're saying?
I don't know the question. You're attacking like normal. 2 attacks, main hand.
To understand the order is what I'm trying to do. So
you can do it in any order you want.
I attack with my... I'm attacking with my swords, right? So I hit with my Dead Tongue Sword, and then I use my bonus action to do the second hit from the offhand.
If you want. Any order you want.
That's what I'm trying to understand, though. It's not like, oh, I'm doing my attack turn and I hit with both swords. It's the secondary offhand for dual wielding is the bonus action. It burns up that bonus action.
Right.
Okay. And then I have my extra attack. How does that work? Is it just the one sword, the one Dead Tongue main hand?
Yes, it's just a main hand attack.
That's what I was trying to understand. So the secondary hit that burns up my bonus action. That's fine.
All right. So,
do I look at the Sunblade or the Sun Sword? Sun Sword.
the Sun Sword is the item that you found in the treasure pile. The Sun Blade is just the attributes that the Sun Sword uses. After leveling and gaining the new weapon, where would you like to go?
You said the Sun Sword is sentient?
Yes.
You said it tried talking to Hazel?
I did not.
Oh.
It just all the information just kind of came into my brain.
Oh, I see.
Well, I gotta bring a canine up beside me. Okay. I said.
I would like to take a short rest.
Just a minute. Oh, I think I forgot something back here, and I'm going to go back into the treasure room.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
And there's a treasure pile over here.
Yes, there's 6
And-
piles.
Okay, I want to start looking through that pile for gems.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
That pile has. Make an investigation.
Investigating.
You can't find any gems in this pile just by looking at it. You'd have to like pick stuff out of it. There's a lot of coins, and there are several iron pots. You find helms and books.
Helms and books and iron pots and coins is what I'm
And
really
helms,
seeing
yep.
there. Variety of coins.
Gold coins. Just a big pile of gold coins.
Okay. Can I see what the other pile next to it looks like, just south of me?
Yeah. The one just south has silver instead of gold. It has some vases, a couple crystal balls, and that's all you see.
Okay. I want to go ahead and move things around in the pile that's mostly gold coins and stuff that where I am, and move things around looking for more gems.
Okay.
He
You
likes the gems.
you start pushing aside the gold coins to look for anything more valuable than what is present, and when you do so, the golem that stopped moving when Hazel grabbed the sword turns to you and walks up directly behind you. You hear it coming. It's this massive amber golem, and it stomps up behind you, and you see its shadow on the ground. Um, the light is being cast from Hazel, so it's going. The shadow is in this direction, but you do see it there. It's not attacking you,
Right.
but it is right up on you.
Okay. I brush things back into position somewhat, and I stand up and I slowly back my way away from the pile and toward the crevice.
Okay. When you do so, it doesn't turn to watch you go. It just stares in the same direction, staring at the wall where you once were.
Okay. I come back into the other chamber and say, "Oh, never mind."
Golem still wants to kill you, does it?
Oh, well, I don't know. I decided not to press the issue.
I think that was wise.
Yeah. So before we go looking for your guys' voices or whatever, how do you guys feel about just taking like a mini rest,
Let's take a
maybe an
minute.
hour?
Yes. I need to bind my wounds.
Yeah, bind our wounds. And maybe talk about whose voice we want to go after first, like where your guys' voices are coming from.
Very good.
So if it's possible, let's take a short rest in this room.
All right.
Just hang out underneath the stairs here. I'm gonna heal my buddies.
Okay. As you are taking your time to sit down and get more in tuned with the items you just acquired, look over your spells and see how things have gone, what is coming up next. From the staircase, a loud clatter is heard, and you look up to see several books and scrolls and those tube containers that scrolls come in.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, you
reliquary.
yeah, that thing. Come tumbling down the stairs. A couple parchments come from the side and flit down to the floor below, while other stuff just tumbles down, and from above you hear the sound of like a angry chittering and footsteps coming down the staircase.
Interesting.
Hide!
I'm very interested in scrolls and books and such. I'd like to know what's coming down the stairs.
I would like my sneaky people to kind of hide under the stairs.
Okay. Whoever is trying to hide, roll stealth.
That's where they'll be hiding. I would be here. I'll have my guy over here. They're not. So Marsh, Pratchett, and myself are not trying to hide, and we just kind of run over here, but Callie and them. Let's see, stealth, you say. That's a thing. 26 for Callie, and for Eris, 23.
Those are very good rolls.
Yeah, well, they're really good at it.
Okay.
Their job.
So they quickly hide to press their backs against the wall that the staircase is creating. And Hazel and Oz, what would you like to do in this time?
I'm watching to see who's coming down the stairs. Readying myself. Readying. I shall ready a quick action. Something if I could do something like that.
You can, yeah, if you say what you want to ready, like a spell or an action, just say what triggers the action.
If something tries to attack me, I shall hit it with magic missile.
Okay.
With my wand.
Oz, would you like to do anything?
Yeah, I just want to. No, I don't want to have it in the way. I want to move up here and K9 right there.
Okay. And this happened like 20 minutes into your short rest.
Okay.
So
Not quite a full rest. Full
No.
short rest.
I haven't been able to roll hit dice or anything like that. Okay.
No. So sneaky people hide, and big chunky people wait out in the open for whatever happens. But coming down the stairs is a sort of an interesting creature. I don't think any of you have seen this type of creature before. but it is um, bipedal anthropomorphic fox-like creature. It has a tattered robe on, and in its arms is carrying several of said scrolls, reliquary, books, parchment, and all that stuff. Very messy and jumbled as it comes down the steps.
Oh.
And it gets to about here, before it like sees everyone, and it's that like caught in the act look, where it like stops and stares at everyone, and wonders who's gonna make the first move.
No, we mean no harm. Another researcher, I see. I too love books and scrolls.
I too am a lover of paper things.
Paper things, they're
I'm
very
s-
valuable to me.
I'm somewhat of a
What?
scientist myself.
Exactly.
I'm a policeman. I have a badge.
Oh God.
So it looks at Hazel, who's been the first to speak, and Hazel, in your mind, you hear a voice that is quite new, and it says, "Are you the one guarding this area?"
We know, but the ones guarding this area gave us leave to be here.
Roll
We met
persuade. Roll deception, actually.
Deception, really? They did tell us we could go where we want. Okay, fine. Ugh. Persuade. I've got persuasion.
In your mind again. So did you say that out loud, or did you think it to respond?
I did say it out loud.
Okay.
I don't know any better.
So in your head again, you hear, "You are one of the mages? Where's your post? Have you been to the library?
I have
These
not
people
been
are
to the
not
library.
to be here."
We don't hear him say any of this. The rest
No.
of us.
He's thinking
Okay.
it.
You hear the one-sided conversation of Hazel.
Fenn's just
That's what I
kind of
So it's just
look
like
at the cold, and then look at Hazel talking to herself loudly, and it's like,
Yes.
the fox creature is like deer in the headlights staring at Hazel, and she's returning a conversation that you can't hear the other side of.
I will project an image in my mind of a heroic dwarf and Fenn the Paladin and glowing light around them and them being very protective and fierce in keeping anything from harm from happening to any amber things. And
Like those doors we just smashed down.
shush, you
Oh.
don't shush.
The creature looks at at Oz when he says that, and then back at Hazel, and says in her mind, You are not the mages of this Amber Temple. You will pay. I thought I recognized you. You will die."
Dear.
And everyone roll initiative.
I don't want to kill the fox guy. He's just trying to do his job. I can support that.
And you don't have to kill him. You can non-lethal
11, 9.
or
I've got sleep ready.
or
I hadn't clicked on my
run.
figure. Do you want to put me in as a 16? or-
Oh shoot, I forgot to.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, you got me. Thank you. You can count on me to forget.
Yeah, me too.
Thank God you can name tokens.
Get ready for your first army combat.
Oh God. All right.
If you want, you can
It is-
put each sidekick in like their own category, so your experts can be in one
I think
turn.
when it gets to where I have like 9 of them out, I'm just gonna have like, okay, all my fighters are going in this turn. All of my casters are going in this turn. So like one initiative roll represents all 3 of that class.
All right.
Or I guess that's basically what you were saying, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can have more than 9. Like it's
I
indefinite.
know. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like when I get to that point, then it's gonna be like, okay. Right now it's fine with just 2 of the 1 of each and then 2 of my roguies.
Okay. Everyone is in there, so Kale has not been seen. Man,
How tall is this staircase?
the staircase. 30 feet. So where the middle here is 15 feet up.
I would like Kali to try and move here. And I want Kali to start trying to climb the staircase if she can to get behind the fox creature.
Okay.
If
Behind
that's
it will be climbing.
doable. Or where she was. I guess for me, where she was, so she's on the ground here, right? And that's 10 feet, but you're saying the stair is 30 feet up?
At his point, it's like 15 feet up.
So I would be able to use my short bow, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, then I'll do that.
And you have advantage because you haven't been seen yet. Or
Sweet.
Kali and Eris hasn't.
Only they had that rogue, like freaking
Sneak attack?
coup de
Yeah.
grace. Yeah. Okay, so 22. And that's 8 piercing.
Alright. From the shadows, Kali comes out and shoots the fox.
Fenn's just like out loud. It's like, take the shot.
Aw.
Take the shot. And that's it for her. Does she need to
Okay.
roll another hide or anything?
Yes, if you want to go back into hiding.
Yeah. She's gonna use her bonus action, cunning action, to hide.
Okay, make another stealth.
There it is. 14.
Okay.
Fenn is gonna activate his dead tongue. He wasn't able to get to know the sun sword. So shields up, dead tongue, bonus action activate it, and up here. Me. 25. Right there. And he's gonna attack.
Okay.
16.
Does not hit.
Dang. Hey, that's a secondary attack.
That does hit.
19? That does hit. Okay. Well, there's 12, 13, 14 slashing, and then you know the math. There's some damage.
There's math.
36.
There's damage done. So 14 slashing. The 8, 9, 10 for the cold. And 5 for the improved divine. Radiant. So 14 slashing, 10 cold, 5 radiant, and 7 necrotic. And that's it.
Okay. Oz.
Oz.
Ah. Okay. I cast. Okay, I'll go with bless. Yeah, at just at first level. So it's just 3. Myself. Who we got on the stairs?
Fenn, 25 feet.
Yeah,
Mew. And do bless.
myself, Fenn, and Hazel.
Okay.
I'll
Great.
have bless active now, and
Yay.
then K9. I haven't opened K9 seat. Goes into protector mode.
Okay. Roll for that. Click attack and it'll roll the temp hit. Yep. So 5 temp HP. For yourself and Kali, I believe, 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kali's doing a what?
Kali gets 5 temporary hit points.
Sweet.
Okay, Eris.
Eris is gonna move here. And I think she's the one that's gonna try and climb up.
Okay. You'll make an
So-
athletics roll to try and climb.
Okay. Acrobatics. I don't have athletics is strength.
Yes. And each foot of climbing movement is an extra foot of your movement. So
So
basically
that's 12.
12. All right. So yeah, you climb up 15 feet, so that's 30 feet of movement.
Okay. That's it for her. She's gonna try and get onto the stairs.
Okay.
I don't think she can move more, can she?
Yeah, I'll say you can swing yourself over.
Okay. Then she swings up, and that's it.
Okay. Captain Marsh.
Captain Marsh is gonna pull out his heavy ranged crossbow and try and shoot. 17.
That does hit.
That's 10 piercing.
Okay. Sir Pratchett?
Pratchett. Oh yeah. Pratchett is gonna magic missile. No, he's gonna firebolt. Oh no. Toll the dead. No, firebolt. There.
Oh, that does hit for 1 damage.
I hope his paper gets singed. One of his scrolls bursts into flames. But that's it.
My tomes!
No!
It singed his fur a little.
Yeah. That's it for
Give him a
Pratchett.
center part.
You have a bald spot now. It's embarrassing.
Hazel.
Yes, I am gonna cast sleep on this little guy,
Okay.
and I'll cast it at a higher level just in case he's a higher level. I think I just have to click on it, right?
Yep.
Yep. Let's see what kind of levels I got left. Do I have any level 2? Yep, I'm gonna cast it at level 2. Gives me an extra couple of d8s.
31 health. And you cast sleep on the fox creature, and Eris instantly falls asleep.
What? Who happens?
So sleep targets
Yeah?
the creature, all creatures, and it hits the first one with the lowest health, and then makes its way up from there.
I didn't know that.
So
Oh,
Eris
maybe
fell
that's
asleep?
this. I
Yes.
thought I have to. Oh. It says the target, and I didn't make her a target, but I guess that's not what that means.
You can target a creature within 20 feet of you, but it's got a...
Yeah, it says target creatures
Creatures
within 20 feet.
of a point you choose. Crap. Okay.
So Eris falls asleep.
I didn't know any better. All right.
It starts with the lowest hit points as well.
Okay. Did it affect the fox at all?
No. It would have to have 10 hit points to actually affect it.
Okay. Never mind.
But it is its turn, and after getting berated and barraged by so many people, like even people that it didn't see coming, it turns around and like sees the person who just climbed up the rails fall asleep behind it, and it thinks it's an intimidation act. Like, oh, we're so good, we don't even need everyone to defeat you. And it just like yells in everyone's mind all at once. Screw this! It's not worth it! I'm out of here! And
Wait, Fenn
disappears.
wants to yell back in his name, like, wait, what's your name? You seem cool.
It doesn't respond as it disappears.
Damn, he seemed really cool. I feel bad for hurting him with my sword. I'm gonna check on Eris.
Okay.
Sleeping on the job, eh?
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to make your friend go to sleep and all. Well, should we continue trying to figure out what we're doing? There's probably bad things coming back.
You can just jostle Eris and she'll wake up.
Shake her a bit.
Do you want to try that hour rest again, or do you think that ship sailed?
I mean, he said
Is he going to
was
bring
worth
company
it.
back?
Sounds maybe not. I don't. I heard a voice in my head. I don't know if everyone else did, but I think we're cool.
All right.
Callie emerges from the shadows.
Oh, if this works, because I was gonna try to get a couple spell slots back.
Just an hour's rest. I wanted to just get some hit points back. I can't get any slots.
Okay. Well,
And I need to attune to the mace.
yes.
Same. To the sword. I'm gonna have Callie and Eris be on watch. The entrances that we know of. I'll have her go up the stairs.
Stairs. Do you want to have Kali look upstairs?
Sure.
So I'm going to take your token and put you on a different page so you can see.
Okay.
So this is Kali looking at this, but
Mhm.
you see with your eyes. So she can report back to you. Your token is at the top of the page.
Yes, I see it.
And she
What
can
is
roll
this? Is it
stealth
like a
as well.
library? Oh, okay. I'll have her do that. They're having a birthday party up there. There are a bunch of kobolds wearing party hats. Like, huh.
Where'd our friend come with the party favors?
He said he was gonna go down to the treasure room and grab some coins so we could play that one game. 16 is what she rolled for stealth.
This is...
It looks like bookshelves and little seats.
Alright, so what Kali sees is a stone library, which has 20-foot high walls and a 30-foot high vaulted ceiling. Covering the ceiling is a fresco that depicts angels being set ablaze in a hell. A black marble railing encloses a gold marble staircase that gently spirals down a 30-foot wide, 30-foot deep shaft. Against the gray walls stand 6 10-foot tall black marble bookcases. On their shelves are hundreds of well-preserved tomes, embroidered rugs, and chairs and lit candelabras that fill the southern half of the room.
Any doors to make note of?
You do not see any doors in this room.
Okay. After the short rest, she'll go down and tell the rest of the group. So, are we able to take a successful short rest?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Get through
Use my
a
hit die.
short rest unhindered
Okay,
this
so
time.
I assume that through that the temporary hit points have gone away and bless has gone away.
Bless has gone
Right.
away. The temporary hit points have not.
Oh.
Those last for
Until your long
24
rest.
hours. Yeah.
Oh,
like-
okay.
Or until a better group of temporary hit points take over.
Right. I mean, because they don't stack, do they?
They do not
No.
stack.
I did not think so.
The highest always ends up there.
Okay, so I got to do my hit dice.
We should do hit dice one at a time, but
Oh, all right. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
I just need to do it one more. And then
those are not good rolls.
those are
I'm so sorry.
sucky, but whatever. 86 out of 89 is fine.
Okay, Hazel, if you'd like to.
I already did those two. For 6.
Yeah, it's not going well.
That one's better.
Much better.
One more. Ugh.
Oh God.
Now, is that a 1 because it's red? Is
Yeah.
that-
Yep.
Okay, so it's just a 1. I only get 1, or do I get 2?
No, you get 2
Oh,
because
okay.
hit dice are your level dice plus your con.
Okay. One more.
So having a
Okay.
higher constitution helps with max hit points and short rest hit dice.
Okay, good. All right, I'm back up.
And Oz.
Okay. Nice. Oh, well, okay, anyway. Good. Very good. Not good. Okay. Yeah, okay, on average. Let me see. So that was 5 of them. I'm going to use another. Okay. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hit dice. Leaving me at 5. Okay. What's that? 18, 29, 35. 46. What I got?
Yep.
Plus 46. Okay, all right. I'm feeling good now. Much better.
Okay, and you are now attuned to your said items.
Yay. I can no longer use my fighting style dueling. Because it says when you are wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons, I'm assuming that's the offhand, right?
Right.
You gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls with that weapon, but because I'm dual wielding now, I no longer have my shield. And I don't have the fighting style. You
Right.
switch out the fighting styles with every level up?
With every ability score increase, you can change
Okay.
them.
Maybe for now, I'll just use my shield and the sun sword and put the dead tongue in its sheath for now. Is that an option?
I mean, yeah. It's your fighting style is just 2 damage per hit.
Yeah. Oh, and the sun sword's luminous blade emits bright light in a 15-foot radius.
Yes, when activated.
Yes. So I'll take it out after the hour and activate it.
Okay.
And it's just active. Let me see. Weapon communicates by transmitting emotions. You can use a bonus action to cause a blade of pure radiance to spring into existence or make the blade disappear. And it doesn't seem like there's a time limit for how it can be active. It's just active or it's not.
Yep.
Sweet.
So do you want it
Oh my god, I can see so much.
do you want it to be 30 feet?
It said bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim light for an additional 15 feet. So whatever that means.
Well, yeah, but
Is that the 30 feet?
You can use an action to expand the bright and dim light by 5 feet each.
Oh.
So 30 feet plus 30 feet. 30 bright and 30 dim.
Sure.
Okay.
Do I just maintain that or do I need a does that have a time limit?
Nope.
Sweet.
And Hazel can free up a hand to not have the torch if she
Yay.
doesn't want to.
Yeah, I helped.
Okay. So you attune to your weapons, and like Luke in A New Hope, you just like take it out and lightsaber it up without even knowing how to.
I just whir it through like neat.
And when you do activate it and are swinging it around, like feeling it out, a voice in your head shows up.
Brave hero. You have freed me.
I did actually, but
What?
I hear that in my head.
Yes, only Fenn hears this.
All right. I guess I'll think in my head like, Vecna, is that you?
What? No. This is the Sun Sword.
Oh,
You have chosen me. We will both together take down the great evil that curses this land.
yeah, that'd be great. Actually, that's kind of what we're doing. I assumed you were already on board because you're a sword, but I didn't realize you could talk.
Oh yes, I have a mind inside this hill.
Do you have a name?
I do not.
Do you want a name?
I am
Or is
named
Sun
by
Sword fine?
I am named by those who wield me.
Oh. I will call you Vengeance. How's that sound?
It's a bit on the nose, but I'll take it.
Oh, really?
I mean,
Oh, is that what?
I'm
Well,
more of
because
a-
that's what my path is vengeance.
I'm more of a truth and justice kind of person rather than seeking vengeance upon them.
Ah,
But you are the namer. I will go with what you name me.
all right. We can workshop it. We'll workshop it.
No, I have no opinion of this. It is all yours.
Any requests? Or things I should know about you? Like,
I was once held by the devil's brother.
oh, Sergey.
Yes,
I know of him.
I was banished to this place. I have been in darkness ever since.
Oh, wow. You've been here a long time then, huh?
I am not sure how long it's been.
As far as I know, it's been 400 years? Give or take a few?
I suppose that's long. I'm
That's-
not
I mean-
quite sure time in your sense. A weapon does not die. Sentience does not fade away unless destroyed.
I see. Well, I don't want you to be destroyed. Is there any weaknesses you have?
Any spell that can remove magic removes my sentience from you, from the blade.
Can remove magic?
Yes,
Okay.
there are few spells that do so.
Does the evil bastard who killed Sergey have that ability? As far as you know?
He's dead?
Oh.
Well, I guess he would be dead after 400 years. You
Yeah.
mortal creatures do not last that long. But
Yeah.
he was killed?
I believe so, yeah, by the evil bastard, his brother.
Well, all the more reason for justice.
Right? Yeah, justice. And vengeance. A little vengeance. But yeah, so do you know if he has that ability to hurt you, or
I would think
is it
that-
okay to use you against him?
I would think that if he had that ability, he would have already used it by now instead of casting me in this temple.
Okay. Cool. That's good to know. Well, welcome to the team, man. We're gonna, I guess, explore this temple a little more, and then we're gonna go take him down. Sound good?
The sooner the better.
Sweet. And then I'll just kind of say to Hazel, like, "Did you know this sword talks?"
I did hear things in my head all about it, so yes, it kind of does. Yes.
It doesn't have a name yet. We're workshopping that, but I just had like a fun conversation.
Wow.
Yeah. I guess he was owned. It. I don't want to assume it's gender. It was owned by Mr. S's brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness. Well,
Best.
this would be yes, this would be a very good sword to go to bat to go to at war with Mr. S. With
Yeah. But so have you guys determined where your voices are coming from? Whose voices are you hearing louder?
when we were in the great room, I heard it from the northeast of that room, which I think on the map was in the upper right. Correct?
You were hearing it from the uh, northwest.
Northwest, so the opposite. Okay, so I was hearing it in the northwest of this building.
Okay. Um Kali informed me that upstairs is like a stone library full of books and furniture, rugs, um, but no doors, as far as I know.
Hmm. I'd love to see some. Can we take a peek at those books?
Sure.
All right, let's go
Chairs?
upstairs.
I have my party stack up so they're easy to move.
Stack it up here. I'll stack
You're gonna
up.
do the Final Fantasy, where they just conform into walk into each other. We'll head up the stairs.
I'll head upstairs. Canine's always going to be right behind me. Okay.
Check out
There we
some of these books.
Can I take a quick perusal around?
Yeah?
Quick investigation?
Yeah, you can roll investigation if you'd like.
Okay, I would like to roll investigation.
Pratchett is
Better
also
that I
going to
have
roll
that.
investigation.
Just looking for any items of interest to our current quest.
Okay.
I'm
So
investigating whether this bookcase might move.
damn.
Ah, good one.
So Hazel,
It's because he's kobold height.
I'll say Hazel and Fenn and Pratchett. In here, you notice that though these are bookshelves with many, many tomes that are very high, the bookshelves go up 10 feet. You notice there are no ladders to reach up high. And as you. Do you grab books to look at them?
I'm going to kind of look at the spines and see if I can tell, or look and see if I can tell without touching them, because I already kind of got warned about touching things. But I'll just see if anything looks.
Fenn will grab books.
Any
Okay.
titles on it?
Fenn's gonna put his greasy mitts all over him.
Hazel, you are very carefully leaning in and looking at the spines, hands behind your back, not touching anything. You don't see any names of any of the books on any of the spines. They're all blank. Ben's just grabbing and going. He grabs a book, opens it, and you see that there's blank pages. He flips through it, bunch of blank pages. I don't know if he puts it back or if he just tosses it on the floor, but he grabs another one. He looks at it, also blank. Every book you find in here is completely blank. There's no title, no words inside. It's just parchment in leather spines. While Oz, you are just suspicious. There are no doors in this entire room.
It
How
don't
did-
seem right.
how did things get here without using the staircase? And with that excellent score, you notice that there are not only one secret door, but two. One on the west side, and one on the south side.
Hmm.
Fenn's gonna tell to the party, he's like, these books are empty. There's nothing in them. What is the point of holding on to them if there's nothing in them?
Maybe it's that thing where you do it with lemon juice and you can't see it unless you heat it up. I don't know.
That's a
Oh.
terrible way to read.
It does. It does seem like.
Where do you even get lemons in Barovia?
Yes, yes.
Folks, I found a door over here.
Oh, well.
Yeah, look, cleverly worked into the stone here. There's another one over at the west.
Dear me, which one should we look at first? Which direction would take me closer to the voices I heard?
Well, as you, sorry, I didn't explain this. As you ascend the staircase and into the library, the whispered voices stop.
Hmm. I don't know about you, Oz, but I haven't heard the voice that was talking to me since we came up to this level.
Project's gonna be like, there's a secret.
Nor I.
I mean, I could,
What do you think that means?
It could be that whatever we need to find is below this level. I'm not sure, but which direction shall we go?
well, do we want to check out these secret doors? I mean, those sound kind of
That's
cool.
what I was thinking. Which one? There's two.
Does knock work on doors? Secret doors?
Well, a normal opening of the door to see if it's locked usually works too.
Well, yes, I'll try to open the door.
You push up against the wall. It presses in slightly and then slides open. To the south, revealing a staircase.
You said the other
Going
secret
down.
door was over here?
Yes.
And we'll go and see. Try and push it.
Then you see dust and cobwebs that fill an otherwise empty room. Ceiling is
An empty room?
Yes.
I've got a staircase going down over here.
I've got an empty room over here.
Well, maybe the
Well,
staircase would be the one.
Let's clear the room first.
Right.
So
And
I will go over to the room to help investigate, I guess.
yeah.
Oh, it's a very small room?
Investigate.
A
It's just a
very
room. It's
small
probably like a closet or something. I don't see anything.
I'm gonna do an investigate here, though.
You have advantage because you just found a previous room. So roll once more.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, Fenn's like, I don't know what we're doing here. This is just an empty room. It's a closet or something. You know, for books. Book people hiding their books in closets. And
But no books.
No, not even books in this book closet. Weird book
They
people.
don't know how to use this closet.
And Oz says, "You don't know stone like I do," and looks at the south wall here and finds another indentation of a secret door.
Ah. Now we're getting
I
somewhere.
heard your potion helping.
Doesn't it sound so satisfying?
It sounds awesome.
It's so fun.
Whenever you chug a potion, you should use that.
Yeah, just like a.
All right. I'm going to open this new door.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, and Canine's got to catch up to me.
Oz, I think your health points are kind of weird.
What?
What was your health down below? You remember? After you took your short rest?
Used a
I
bunch of hit
added
dice.
40. I added 46 to what I had. Yeah, it was 35 plus 46.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's still kind of showing that on my token. 35 plus 40, and I don't know, it's weird.
39.
Okay.
Yep, 46. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'd fix it. But
Thank you.
you press on the door once again. It slides open,
Oh.
and
And
as
oh, great, someone's home.
as as the stone slides open with a slow grind, you see this room is 15 foot high that contains the trappings of royalty, ornate furniture, exquisite rugs and tapestry, and decorative statuary. Everywhere you look are lit candelabras atop small tables. The beauty of the decor is undone by thick dust and cobwebs. Standing in the center of the room is a decrepit skeleton clad in tattered robes. Red pinpoints of light burn in the skeleton's eye sockets, and it turns to look at the open doorway, and it asks, "Do I know you?"
Shit. Oh shit.
I was looking for the restroom. I must have. Sorry to disturb you. Could you?
I can't help you there either. I don't remember where it is.
I bet he just.
Oh well. Sorry to interrupt. Then we'll be on our way.
Oh, all right.
Wait.
Close the door.
Come back anytime.
Stay a while. Oh, it's
Stay a while and listen. Oh.
I
And
closed the
is-
door. Did I get away with that?
Fenn's gonna see that, like, hear a voice and be like, "Who was in there?"
You didn't even have to roll deception. That
You
was not a very
Push
smart
on
question.
the wall where the door disappeared, and like one of those pencil clickers, like or pen, it clicks back and then slides back, and from the door you hear, "All right, if you don't, it wasn't a bother."
Fenn's just gonna look at Oswald like, "Who was in there?"
It
that?
was some skeleton guy in a robe, and it's a very nice room. I don't know. He looked like some prime minister, bishop type dude or whatever, but he was with glowing red eyes in a skull. Yeah,
Dear.
you get the idea.
Well, that's never good.
Do you talk? Like, that sounds nice. Sounded friendly. I'll go talk to him.
Not a bad
Oh,
chap.
no.
Well, you have a lot more in common than I do.
Being
guess that's
alive,
true.
Yeah, dead and all.
I'm gonna open the door.
Gee
Okay, you
whiz.
press on it and it slides open with a grind once more. And the skeleton was you could see before the door completely opened, his head was down, forlorn, but as the door opens once more, you can see him slowly raise his head to look at you.
Gonna raise my hand, my Vecna hand, and be like, "Sup? Hi. Hey. How's it going? You want out? Do you want do you need anything? My name's Fenn."
It reaches up and scratches its head with a bony finger. I am unsure. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance, but I unfortunately don't even remember my name.
Oh. You must have you been in here long?
Well, I've been in here for as long as I can remember.
Nice place you got. Well,
Oh,
do you know why you're in here?
No, I don't seem to have that knowledge. But why do you seek this place? I have been
Uh,
here studying my spellbook over and over.
oh, that's cool. Well, a buddy of mine sent me on a task to come here and help him, and so that's what I was doing. And just was kind of curious because there was a kobold that came from the stairs, and he seemed really cool, so I was just kind of trying to find him.
A kobold?
Yeah, you know, one of those like short dog demon guys.
Oh, you're
Yay, hi.
mistaken. That is an Carnoloth.
A Kanoloth.
He is one of the protectors of this place. Don't ask me how I know this knowledge. Some of it is piece by piece.
What's his name? He seemed really cool. I felt really kind of bad scaring him and stuff.
It doesn't like to speak to me. Nobody is
Oh.
talking to me since I could remember.
Why? That's not cool. Just because you're, you know, like me, I'm like you, like just because we're dead and all doesn't mean like you
I
can't
am
we can't hold a
dead?
conversation.
Oh my! You notice that there's no mirror in this room. And
Oh,
so
no.
it's just like looking at its decrepit hands like, I thought we all look like this.
No, it's
Poor
nothing to be
guy.
ashamed of. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Look, me too, me too. And I hold up my hands and like, you know, my undead bits.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be necrophobic, man. It's not cool.
It's cool, it's cool. Well, do you need anything? Is it okay if we kind of continue exploring? There was like a set of stairs that we saw.
I haven't stepped outside this room in as long as I can remember. What are you here for? You said you were looking for someone?
Yeah, I was helping a friend, and looking for my buddy. He's around here. Well, no, I found him, I believe. I think. I don't know. I thought I was looking for his body, but
Is he dead like us?
no, don't be sad. It's cool. It's cool. Look, I got a lot of other undead buddies. Like we're cool with it. It's fine.
He tries to
Uh,
cry, but no moisture comes from his eyes.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Is he dead?
Existential crisis here.
I could do a resurrection spell on him, right? No, that's only for a
that could
century.
probably hurt him. Remember when I cast protection from evil on that one guy? Just about.
Well, no, it's a resurrection spell, and it's like you touch a dead creature that has been dead for no more than a century, and they come back to life.
No way of knowing if this guy's it's been more than a century.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So like he is. I think. I don't know. This is his hand. It looks pretty dead to me, and I was able to attach it to my. I took off I had a skeleton hand, and I took it off and adhered his. So like, you know, it's cool and all. But so you're working on magic, huh? Like, what kind of magic are you working on?
Well, I have not much else to read in here, seeing as I've been in here for as long as I can remember. But I go over my spell book and cast a few spells every once in a while to keep myself entertained.
What kind of spells you cast?
Oh, you know, it's like...
Revivify.
the wish spell, you know, little stuff like that.
With us. Maybe he can
Yeah,
help us
like
be such an
you know, I can leave this door open so you can explore. There's like a whole library out here. There's books that don't have anything in them.
Oh,
As far
that
as I
sounds
saw.
very entertaining.
Yeah, I
Thank
mean,
you for having this library open to me of books without text.
See, wait a minute. This is being sarcastic.
it sounds like he's being sarcastic. Ben's gonna not understand that. Be like, I mean, yeah,
If you like that kind of thing.
maybe there's something hidden magic or something. I don't know. The books, I can't read them.
Oh yes, if you cast a true seeing spell, you can read the books.
Oh, really? Oh,
Don't
That's
ask me how I know this. I know bits and pieces.
damn! I really wish I knew your name. You seem like a really cool guy.
I wish I knew my name too.
There's like nothing. There's no name tag on his clothes or anything.
No, well, you don't see anything.
A collar. Maybe his mom put it in there.
Maybe it's on his
Oh.
underwear.
Is it alright if am I able to enter this room? Like, you sure you don't have like it written on any of your papers or anything? Like, some stationery or business cards?
I believe me, I've searched this room many times to indicate
Negative
more than what I
business
know.
Or higher.
Huh.
Oh.
Well, do you think that Caneloth will know what your name is?
I mean, probably,
Animal?
but it's not keen on talking to outsiders.
Well, we'll try and find it, and if I find your name, I'll come back and tell you.
Yes, that would be very helpful of you.
I'm gonna leave this door open, so,
Okay, I'm gonna be in here and wait for you.
Okay. I mean, you can come out if you want. There's like a really nice open
No,
seating area.
it's fine. I've been in here for so long. I can't imagine stepping outside.
All right.
Agoraphobia is a thing, yes.
All right. Well, I'll be back later. And I'm just gonna be
That
like,
was interesting.
that was weird. He seems cool though.
Didn't want to kill us. I just
That
don't
that
even-
that that was odd.
Yes.
He seems really nice though. Like, we
Okay,
gotta
nice.
find his name. I feel really bad about letting him know that, he's undead, but
He could be evil too, but he doesn't know it, so that's okay. As long as we don't, let's not bring those memories.
don't
back.
assume just because he's undead, he's evil. Like, that's
Because
not.
he looks like a lich and sounds like a lich.
All
Doesn't mean
four
he's
of the
good.
sidekicks look at you like, are you seriously doing this right now?
I can't believe this.
This witch.
This witch over here freaking being necrophobic. Just because we're dead doesn't mean we don't have feelings.
Necrophobic. Sorry, no, I didn't. Of course, it's not a choice that you made. It's who you are.
Yeah.
I understand. All right.
One day you might be like us. One day soon, maybe. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Hazel's died.
Stairs then.
Shall we head
Hazel's-
down the stairs?
Yeah, let's do it.
If he won't
Hazel's
come with
died
us.
several times, right? Like, gone unconscious and bleeding out.
Maybe once. I think you're thinking of Hume.
Oh, yeah, Hume's died.
Hume has
Twice,
actually
right?
died. Yes.
Like, dead. I knew he had done it once, but was it twice?
You are unsure of where he is right now.
That's true. He could be
He
dead.
could be being eaten alive by a rock.
Can I use Vecna's hand to find him? To do the teleport spell?
He could have escaped, and he's on his way here right now.
Okay, so you descend this staircase 30 feet. Oz, when you get to the bottom, you start to hear the whispers once more.
Is there a door at the bottom? Does it just open into another chamber?
There is a wall at the bottom.
There's a wall at the bottom. Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Did you push on the wall or investigate the wall or look and see if it's really a wall? Maybe it's not a wall.
Maybe it's not a wall. I'll investigate.
I will help.
Yeah, I was afraid that would happen.
Roll it again. I'm helping.
Oh,
Help gives advantage.
I'm gonna have
Success! You see a wall. You successfully see a wall.
I'm gonna have Pratchett use the Wand of Secrets.
Okay.
There you go.
And that's just he knows it instantly. Like, I guess I'll just. Okay. So at the base of the stairs, after Pratchett uses the wand, he can tell that there are 2 secret doors in front of him. One directly in front of Oz, and one 10 feet beyond that.
By 10 feet beyond that, you mean 10 feet up the stairs? 10 feet north?
No. So 10 feet in front of Oz, and then 10 feet south. So beyond the secret door that's directly in front of you.
So beyond the secret door, he can tell there's another secret door?
Yes.
Okay. Can I open the secret door?
Yes, you push on it,
I-
it opens.
Oh, I do so.
Wand charges with Fenn's sheet.
Ah.
And we're down behind the. Aha! Here we are. Well,
Now that makes sense architecturally.
that could be how they got out before. Remember?
Well,
Whatever
but we were
creatures
standing
were
like
inside
right there.
But I was out front.
Sorry, I was saying goodnight to
I
Olivia.
was standing right there.
Yeah.
You said the wand detected 2 secret doors.
Yes.
One here and another.
Probably in the statue.
Oh, in the statue. Yeah.
Do I hear the voices again in my head?
Yes, Hazel, as you descend the staircase, you hear the voices, the whispers.
Okay.
You know what?
What?
I bet the thing that attacked us was that Caneloth. It wasn't a kobold, it was a Caneloth. That's what the buddy, the undead guy, said upstairs.
A cantaloupe?
I'm gonna call him Rich Undead. Rich Dead Guy.
He's the one that said we have to watch out for
We're gonna name
cantaloupes?
him, we're gonna call him Richie for now.
Richie. So. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I see. Oh, they all look like foxes. All right.
Yeah, they seem pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
He said that they don't like talking to him or to people in general. But they've been here a while and they know a lot of shit because they're magic-y, I guess. I mean, it's in the name, right? Arcana
Yeah.
and Arcanoloth.
So I think, can I move towards I would like to follow where I'm hearing the voices. And it's this direction, I believe, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I hear voices up in this corner, in this area.
Should we go up that room?
It
Okay, we'll try. Yes.
Been
it's
in that room.
That's the room we were in before, isn't it?
Well, it has been. Well, maybe it wasn't investigated.
it
I thought
no.
it was.
K9 was going to go in and then turned around to investigate the other side. You seem to have like a laser guided straight to the Sun Sword room. You went down one hallway, said, "No, let's not go that way." Backtracked. You went down another hallway, fought a bunch of guys, said, "Let's not go down there. They're warning us that there's other things there." Went downstairs, and then as you were going towards the room you're going towards now, you're like, "Hang on, there's another one that's locked and hard to get through and takes 60 damage with an AC of 15 just to get through." And you said, "Let's go through that door."
Well, of course.
Well, yeah, because freaking Hazel was like, we gotta look at those tarot cards, like the amber doors. follow the
Yeah,
amber
but
doors, and I was like, I thought the
I
amber
wasn't even
doors.
thinking that. I just saw the doors and went, let's.
I didn't start talking about the tarot cards until after he'd already smashed the doors down and there was the treasure behind it.
Yeah,
And then you guys said,
somehow.
"Oh, but that was too easy."
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
and
too easy for you to change your mind 3 times just to go through the right doors.
Yeah.
Finally, second
was 3
guessing
different
pays
people.
off.
That was
Putting a
lazy.
pin in it actually helped you.
Yes, believe it or not, putting a pen in it. Oh boy. Anyway, so
Always
going into
stand
this
by.
room,
Put a pin in it now.
and I'm listening. I'm gonna search around and I'm listening. There's a thing on the
Okay.
floor.
So in this room, you see that there are amber doors that once sealed this great room have been smashed, and their pieces lie amid
Oh, that's them.
crushed bones and armor and weapons.
Hey, my army got stuck in a wall.
Too bad.
I can't move them out. No, they
All
feel-
right,
What happens to
the
armies?
Four Stooges.
They all try and walk through the
Through the door
doorway
at
at
the same
once,
time?
like in the high school lines,
After you.
just
no,
lined
after
up.
you. So
Investigate.
the doors, there's stuff all over the room.
God, Fenn sucks at investigation.
I'm going to go over to this odd dotted line square and and investigate. Guys, somebody painted a weird dotted line in the shape of a square here on the floor.
The floor collapses out underneath you. You walked right into the trap.
Try to put an X on the floor. Stand right here.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, anyway, serious, yes, I'll investigate.
Okay. So as you're walking around the room looking at everything, then you see like someone has been here. Evidence of looting happened. And presumably treasure once stood here, but is no longer here. It looks like somebody died as well. There's signs of battle. It's mirrored to the opposite side, so you can also see indentations in the ground of like the amber golem. Like there was another one here and it left, but there are signs that it was once here. Oz, you have some strange suspicion about a 10-foot square in the northwest corner of this room. And you would be right to suspect something is here because the map person didn't manage to put that on the different layer where players can't see, but only the GM sees.
I had no idea.
I understand that. Yeah, I know you didn't metagame or anything. But I will give you that the ceiling here looks the entirety of this room looks very dusty, cobwebs everywhere. But this square ceiling looks clean, like brand new stone. It is 10 feet up.
Why would there be a new stone ceiling?
Maybe there was a leak.
Maybe they repaired it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a fake ceiling. You should test it. You're very good with these stone brick walls and such.
All right, think about when we were upstairs. We just came down those hidden stairs. Okay, think about when we were upstairs. Where does this correspond to? I'm
Maybe to that one guy's room?
Yeah, it's
The
like
Richie's room?
behind Richie's room. I think there might be another room.
I would like to investigate this dead body. Like, is it a warrior or...
Okay. If you want to roll history,
Yeah.
since you're so good at that.
11.
Okay.
Honestly, not bad.
All right. So what are you looking at or looking for?
Can I use this body to resurrect? Like, is it like a fighter, or does it have weapons on it? So it's all good.
You see that the armor and weapons on it indicate some person that wants to be quiet and have a quick way to defend themselves, but not a full-fledged like warrior in a sense. Not like Marshes.
Okay. I'm gonna resurrect it as one of my casters. And if I understand this right, you said last time that I can use the raise dead spells that I have
Yes.
for this.
So I did want to mention this before the session, but I just now remembered. Any spells that are given to you by your deity or your patron, you can cast as many times as they give you for free. After that, you can use a spell slot to the indicated spell slot to cast that spell. So also they don't count against your prepared spells. So Hazel, the spells that the Great Mother gave you do not count against your prepared spells.
You can cast them without using your points?
Without using, you can cast them once without using a spell slot, but after that you can keep casting them while using a spell slot.
So for me, I had 4 raise dead. I used 1 for Eris, and now I'm using a second for one of the casters. And then I have 2 left, right? Before I could potentially start using spell slots. I don't have any 3rd level spell slots to use, but
Okay. So yeah, you reach down to cast the spell on this. When before you do so, before you make contact, the soul of the spirit that inhabited this body reaches out and grabs your arm, and pulls itself out. And joining it are 3 other spirits.
Whoops. They don't look like happy spirits.
I'm gonna move it there. And they scream at you. You shall not take our treasure.
I don't want your treasure, I want your body.
And
that sounded weird. But
roll for initiative.
Oh, dearie me.
Damn it.
Don't touch anything. Is anybody ever going to learn?
I was just trying to resurrect the undead body here to use it.
Technically, Fenn didn't touch it. It touched him.
Technically. Yes.
Freaking summon Ridcully. And then the spam likely showed up.
With his buddy, actually. 3. You have your
It's
2.
me. Scam likely. You can't take our treasure.
If you really want to know something factually, you'll have to ask me. Actually. Okay, everyone's in.
The
Sir
mustache,
Pratchett.
Mr. Mustache. Sorry.
Too much.
It's a podcast.
It's a podcast and it's so good.
It's really good.
I'm just gonna move back here to hang out with the other caster. No, he's not. He's gonna run away.
Looks at Hazel,
gonna
decides
happen.
not to hang out next to.
No,
Yeah. No, not her. That'd be nice here.
she's not gonna. She's not a meat shield.
There. Yeah, 30 feet. Cool. He starts to walk to, he like puts his leg up to start running towards Hazel and is like, no, better not. And
like
he's
that.
gonna toll the dead this one. C14 for this fellow.
Okay. It.
Wild.
Sir Pratchett casts the cantrip, and the specter ghost doesn't really react at all to it. It's just like they're all staring at Fenn, essentially, since he was the only one that was reaching down to grab something.
Just wanted to buy. Jeez.
All right, Kali.
Kali's gonna. Right there. There. And Kali has 2-weapon fighting, an offhand weapon attack as a bonus action.
Okay.
How does that work? Does she have 2 short swords?
Yeah.
Okay. So, just to confirm, do I just hit that? Does that help?
Yep. That hits.
Okay. Apparently it's 2 piercing.
It's 2 piercing. Yep.
Is that the total damage for the 2 hits?
No, just the one.
Or am I doing another
That's your
one? Oh, okay.
offhand.
And then this is main hand.
Both of those hit.
Cool. And that's it.
Okay. As Kali is stabbing through with her short swords, they're kind of like phasing through the creature. It reacts a little bit, but you're stabbing at a ghost.
My stabs, they do nothing.
Oz.
They do nothing.
All right. I approach this one, and I'm going to try out my Mace of Terror on it and invoke it.
That hits.
Would that, or is invoking the terror thing an action on its own?
I believe it's a bonus action, right?
Now I may have to open that up again.
Action.
Okay. You can use an action and expend 1 charge to release a wave of terror. Each creature of your choice in a 30-foot radius extending from you must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you can't use the mace and use the mace.
You can't swing it and use the action. Use
Got
the
it.
feature. But you swing at it, and unlike so many times before, when you swing your weapon through an incorporeal creature, this one actually has more drag to it, and you feel a little bit of contact as you go through and deal 4 damage.
Mm.
That's a full 4.
Anything else?
Yes, Canine is going to approach, and that's Canine's sheet. There we go. Jock Trooper.
Well, remember it's an AOE, so you roll and they have to make a dex save. So hit the attack for damage. Okay. It fails the save. And though it doesn't really get out of the way, you see the lightning crackle through it. Also, Kali needs to make that dex save as well, since you're using that cone.
Ali, dex save. Is this
DC 16, I believe.
Well, she's got a 13.
She takes 16 damage.
No. Oh, is behind the.
Yeah,
Sorry.
she's behind the creature.
Sorry.
All right, Captain Marsh.
Bloop, bloop, blue. Captain Marsh is gonna go here and attack this one.
All right.
One-handed battle axe.
That hits.
21. Floor slashing.
Anything
That's it.
else? All right, Hazel.
Yes. I'm gonna cast magic missile with my wand on this one here. All 3 shots on her. And then I'm going to use my bonus action of Hex, which is a gift from the mother and doesn't count this one time, because you reminded me of that. I'm going to cast Hex on the same one, which does all this stuff. It's a curse. Until the spell ends, I deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever I hit it with an attack.
Okay.
And
What's
they have
this?
disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. I don't know what that would be.
So you
Disadvantage
can
on
choose strength, wisdom, intelligence.
Oh, okay. So it will have. It's probably going to be wisdom saving throws most of the time. So I'm going to have it at disadvantage on wisdom.
So you probably want to bonus action that first.
Okay.
Because whenever it says you deal damage, you get an extra d6. So you get
Okay.
3d6 of necrotic damage on it.
Okay. All right. I didn't know I could do it that way. Sure, though. Absolutely. So I do the hex on her, and then I hit the thing, so I can do 3d6 again, right?
Yes, 3d6 necrotic damage.
Okay. And then I'll use my what time left I have to move out, get some sort of something between me and her.
Okay. Well, you moved 5 feet, and so it will move 5 feet to get to you. They will all do a fun little special thing. Well, yeah. Actually, it won't move. Sorry, it won't move. It will reach out its arms to you and to the side push. I want you to make a strength check.
Ooh, strength. That's my worst. Just a strength saving throw?
No,
Or
just a straight strength. Okay. So as it moves its arms to the side, you fly straight at Marsh and slam into him.
Ooh.
And you both take 3 bludgeoning damage. And then this one will do the opposite and throw you. Do another strength roll. And you will fly across the room, slamming into the other side, and you take an additional 14 bludgeoning damage.
Oh
So that's
my.
a total of 17 damage as you are thrown from side to side across the room. This one back here will move Oz. Oz, I want you to make a strength check. Just straight strength. That's pretty good. Oh my god, wow. I rolled a 19, so you are picked up and thrown to the ceiling. You take 11 bludgeoning damage as you slam into that. And then, Eris will need to make a strength check.
Okay. An 8.
As she is forcibly thrown to this wall and takes 7 bludgeoning.
Ouchies.
And that is their turn.
Well then, Eris is going to here, and she's gonna pull out her short bow, fire at this one. 19
That hits.
for 5 piercing.
The arrow pierces through the ghost and clatters on the stone wall on the other side. You see it does react to it, but it's barely affected.
Yeah.
Fenn?
Fenn is going to move here and attack this one.
Can you use the sun sword?
Bring the pain.
Yeah, Fenn's gonna use the sun sword. Bonus action to. Oh wait, no, it was already activated.
Correct.
So, bloop, 29.
That hits.
Okay, there's 15 radiant. Yes, that's 2 slashing, and then 9 cold and 8 radiant. So 15 plus 8. That's a total of 23 radiant.
All right, so you just like take one slash and you completely obliterate this ghost. Disappears.
Now, why?
And now I will run over here. What's the skull on it for?
Hex.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll run
Hexed
over
it.
here. And I'll attack this one. Okay, 10 radiant.
You don't have to.
7.
It's dead. Stop doing math. It's dead.
But I need to do math because I suck at it. All right, sweet. That's it for me.
Okay. Sir Pratchett.
Good job, Ben. Pratchett is going to do firebolt, I think, on this one.
Okay.
20 plus 1.
That
Or
hits.
2 fire.
You see the fire hits it, but it shrugs it off very easily.
Yeah.
Kali.
Kali is kind of stuck. She would like to use her cunning action to disengage as a bonus action.
Okay.
So bonus action disengage. Get over here. See, that was bonus action, right?
Right.
Disengage. So now she could use her... or no. That'll be it. She'll put away her short sword and equip her short bow, but that'll be it.
Alright, so you are 30 feet up. You are about to fall. Is there anything you would like to do before to prevent that from happening?
Oz?
I'm 30 feet up.
Yes, the ghost threw you to the ceiling and you slammed into it. You're about to fall.
So he has an option to just stay up there?
No. His option is, does he have something that will prevent him from
I
falling?
don't have feather fall or anything like that.
Okay.
And nothing even vaguely similar.
Roll!
So you fall back down 30 feet, taking another 15 damage of bludgeoning as you slam into the ground. You are prone, but you can get up and have your action, or have your turn as normal.
Cracked another 15. Okay. Yes, guiding bolt on the one right next to me.
Okay. Since you're using a ranged attack, you'll have to roll with disadvantage. But it's pretty easy AC to beat. Fortunately, that does not hit. And anything else you'd like to do?
Well, I'm going to send Canine over here so that Canine can use Shock Trooper against him without hitting someone else.
Yes, the cone is able. Roll for damage. All right. It zaps and shocks the corner, and the ghost is still raring to go. Captain Marsh.
Well, you see, Captain Marsh here is gonna... he's gonna hit with his battle axe. That's all he knows how to do. This one.
That hits.
All right, 6 slashing. Woo.
Hazel.
Oh,
As a bonus
Well.
action, you can move your hex to another target.
I can. I will use my bonus action to move my hex to this one up here.
Okay.
Yes. And then I will hit her with Scorching Ray. Oh, and I will cast it at a higher level and hit her with all of them. Spell slot 3rd level or higher, you create 1 additional ray for each slot. So I'm going to do it. Can I do it at 3rd level? I'm going to do it at 4th level. Okay. And that means I get 2 extra. So 5 scorching rays on this lady. 1, right?
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So,
Boom,
after
boom,
the
boom, boom.
second one, it is destroyed.
Okay.
So you can redirect the other 3 to this
oh,
one
yes.
if you'd like.
After she's gone, the last 3 go on her. So that's 8.
Yeah, that one dies too.
Okay, great. Ah,
Alright, you destroy them.
good.
Completely obliterated. Their spirits leave.
Woo! I'm gonna work on this here.
Very
Healing
bad.
my buddies.
I think that we got what we came for, and maybe we should be thinking about just leaving this place.
No, I want to hear where those voices are coming from. I was told by the Great Mother I should find her here, and I don't think I should leave without checking in.
Yeah, you guys gotta find your voices. Trust me, it's worth it. I just want to resurrect that body, but I'm not gonna touch that body again because I think they were
So,
upset about that.
Before all this nonsense, I was going to look around the room and see if I could determine if the voices were coming somewhere in this area. And so I'm going to do, if I may, do like an investigation around the room.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
It's coming from the west.
So he's coming from that wall. Can I investigate along and see if there's any openings or ways to get through there, or?
If you
any
recall,
passages?
there's a hallway to the south.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's a hallway to the south. All right.
Yeah.
So let's keep going that direction then.
So there was nothing
Although
in
there
that
was
room.
a recently repaired area of ceiling in this room.
Well,
I don't
can
know
we
what
get
it
to it?
means, though.
Yes.
All right.
We
We'll
don't have
put
a
a
ladder.
pin in it.
Come back to it. We'll probably fall through it later.
Yeah.
So are we talking this hallway here? Okay, hallway.
Well, when we fall through it later, we'll at least have already dealt with what's in here. Yeah.
True.
Was.
True. Was in here.
Yeah.
All right. Am I hearing them getting stronger here?
Alright, so hold on. Stop moving.
Okay. I'm holding.
Before you enter this long hall, this smaller hallway to the east, it's an arched hall that rises 20 feet in height. You can see your reflections in the amber glaze, but the images don't mirror your movements. Instead, they wave their arms and scream silent warnings to you.
Don't go. Don't go.
Can I try and read what they're warning? Like what they're saying? Like read lips?
I mean, yeah, you can see that they don't want you to be here. They are images of you, by the way. It's Fenn, Hazel, and Oz, and the quartet of undead people in the amber reflection.
But we gotta follow the voices.
All right.
And in this new hall, glistening amber coats the walls and ceiling of this enormous hall like sculpted honey, and dust covers the black marble floor. The vaulted ceiling is 25 feet high. Set into the walls at height of 5 feet are amber ledges lined with life-sized alabaster statues of cats, frogs, hawks, owls, rats, ravens, snakes, toads, and weasels. Many of the statues have fallen off their perches and lie shattered on the floor. An amber door in the north wall stands open. 4 other amber doors to the west and south stand closed.
Towards the door in the north.
The voices are
look
coming
familiar.
from the west.
Oh, they're coming from the west, not from the north. But could we peek through the door at the north? Maybe it goes west after that.
Here, go south a little. I think I see something.
There's
Okay.
stairs down here.
There's stairs down here that go to the west.
Okay. Are they going up or down?
These stairs are going up.
Up. As I moved this direction, did the voices get quieter?
You can't tell.
Okay. Shall we go up these stairs then?
I'll go up those stairs.
Okay.
Sure.
The moment you leave the base, the voices and
Stop.
the whispers stop.
Well,
Any voices up here?
just look around. Nope.
No
Oh.
voices.
But maybe it gets us to where we need to go. Maybe it goes back down another location. I don't know. But
No, I think
One-
we need to go back down. You want to find the voices, sorts of the voices. We need to be down here.
can we try going through this
So
door
what
in the
do we
north?
say on the west wall? Anything?
Can we
You see-
investigate along?
You see doors here,
Oh,
here.
there's
Or
Ah,
Here.
ah. Can we check this one first?
You want us to just start opening doors?
Well, let's check one at a time together, perhaps.
Okay.
okay.
Can we check this door? Is it locked?
That door is. It is not locked. You open it.
Carefully open it. Begin.
As you take a step inside this room, the whisper that has led you to this point gets louder. It's now at a speaking volume instead of a whisper.
What's it saying? Am I hearing anything?
It's unintelligible. You can't understand it.
And what are these things in here? Just pillars?
There are more. Oh, sorry, I didn't read out what it says. This amber glazed. This room has amber glazed walls, black marble floor with red veins, and 3 amber pillars standing in alcoves.
Okay, I'm gonna touch this pillar right here.
Alright. Instead of just seeing what's inside or
Well,
doing
I
much.
thought you already described to me what was inside. Okay.
No, I
it's the
just
amber
said there
pillar.
are 3 amber pillars.
Okay,
Like in the
I'll
other room.
investigate then.
Okay.
I'll
The-
investigate around.
Roll for investigation.
Okay.
So you look at each one. The one to the north, you look into it, and it looks like space. So it's inky black with tiny little twinkling bits, and as you look closer, the tiny bits grow ever slightly, and then turn to look at you, and you see they're not actually stars, but eyes.
Oh boy.
You look into the one to the south, and inside of it is a tiny stone that is not held in place. It looks like it's rolling and writhing, moving around. It's not moving in like space, it's just rotating. And then the one to the uh, um, west, it has a burning fire in the stone.
Okay. And that's okay, the three different. I am still going to touch this one with the eyes because I have this ring with an eyeball in it.
Okay. You reach out your hand and touch it, and when you do so, you feel your hand ignite in a cold fire, as if the very void of space is pulling you. The eyes grow large, and one of the eyes in the direct center expands to like the size of your fist, and your eyes on your body go white, and
Oh boy.
you see a vision. I will have you change to the private chat.
Okay. I am here.
Okay. Going over my notes. Okay. So, when your eyes go white, a vision appears in your mind where you see a humanoid figure of an elderly woman, but her head is replaced by the head of a beholder, and she looks at you and she says,
"Oh, I knew you'd find me. It's been too long. It's good to see you, dear."
I while I was here, I thought I should check in. I've done everything you asked.
Oh, you have done it marvelously. I am so proud. Now, I have one more task. You shall take down the devil known as Strahd von Zarovich. Is that something you could do?
I'm feeling closer and closer to that task. It's something I desperately want to do, and I think we're ready.
Oh, great! Well, with my final gift, you will be able to accomplish that task so very much. Strahd has cast a darkness upon this land, and I wish to rid this land of this and make it more prosperous for my people.
That would help everyone. It is a very dreary, unhappy place.
So with my gift, you will return to your normal, witchy self and gain an ability to become a more powerful fae of your choice.
A more powerful what?
A fae? You know, the
Oh.
creatures of the wood, of the...
Oh. Okay.
Of,
What? How will that help me? What? I don't. I'm afraid I don't know the lore.
oh, you will no longer be a human, a mortal human. So such spells won't have an effect upon you.
Oh, that would probably help quite a bit.
In this new form, you will gain abilities that you will not have in your mortal form.
Okay.
So I ask you once more, it is truly your choice. I do not wish to push this on you, but it will help you greatly. Do you wish to accept my gift?
I will. If you think it will help us defeat Strahd, I will do it.
Wonderful. Oh, absolutely wonderful. Well, you can contact me any time using this conduit. I am much stronger now that you are here.
So I'd have to come back to this Amber Temple to contact you.
No. Once you have my gift, I am able to contact you without being here, and without your dreams.
Oh, very good. That would be lovely.
Wonderful. Now, be wary of other people. They wish to take the land for themselves. They say that they want to take care of Strahd and bring him down, but they actually want it for themselves. I wish...
What other people?
Oh, I'm sure you've encountered some others in this temple.
Ah, okay. So you feel like there's a competition?
Not so much a competition. That would imply that I want to destroy this land myself, but in fact I want to free these people.
All right. Well, I will watch out for that.
Splendid. Now, run along. Ask me anything if you need any help.
I will. Thank you.
Okay. Well, that was an easy transaction. We'll go back to the game.
Okay. I'm back.
Ah.
Okay, so that means that your lethargy is gone. So the ability score decrease is gone.
Oh, I can't remember what ability scores in.
Everything was -1.
Okay, so I can. Oh, thank God, I can put those back up. Right.
You didn't have any missing max HP, which is fine, but you have these new abilities. I will send you in Discord.
Great, thank you.
Okay, so you return, your vision comes back, the white dissipates, and you pull back from the amber, and you see the eye condenses into nothingness, into the space that it once resided in.
Goodness,
And
that's very scary. I thought I was going to go blind. I thought I was going to burn my hand off. Oh my goodness, that was frightening. All right. Oh, but I do feel so much better.
Was
I'm gonna
it
call out to my friends? Okay, this was her. I just met with the Great Mother. This was her place,
nice?
and I feel much, much better. And she gave me gifts, and she says we have a good chance to defeat Mr. S, as you call him.
Great.
Yes.
But you don't hear the whispering anymore.
I don't. But do you? So we should now find where the whispering is coming from for you.
Do I still hear whispering?
you do.
Where's your whispering coming from?
It's coming from the southeast.
Southeast?
Yes.
There was I believe, a pathway, right? From that main chamber room?
Aye, there's another hall on the other side. I'm going to head there.
As Hazel was doing her thing, Oz and Fenn probably saw what was in the north room.
Eyeballs.
Yep. You can choose not to go there if you'd like.
I would choose not to go there.
I'm choosing
Okay.
not to go there.
What did you see?
You don't
Eyeballs.
want to know.
Oh dear, let's not go there. Why, let's not go there. It is a silly place.
You know what? Never mind this. This temple is a silly place. Let's leave.
It's a silly place. Oh, shoot, why is it doing that? I can't move. There we go.
Pain. That's what's in the door to the north. Pain.
Hey, oh, good.
You don't
Oh,
know
no.
that. You saw the skeleton and you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave him alone. He's gonna kill us." And then he was super nice.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
Okay,
true.
so I'm going to
I have to admit.
continue crossing the
What it-
hallway in front of the statue.
Don't be oculophobic.
So there's south. There's like south stuff down here.
Yeah, we that's where the way we came in.
No, not the stairs. There's like doors down there.
I'm thinking that
There's also stairways
this
here.
place is laid out quite a very balanced nature, that we'll have a similar hall that we just left on the west. We'll have a similar one in the east. So I guess I'm doing opposites. I'm going to the east and then south
Okay.
instead of west and then north. That's where I'm going. As I get over here, is the whispering any louder?
The whisper
me.
doesn't change.
Has
And-
not changed.
Depending on experience in the past, the whisper doesn't get louder until you enter the room that it's in.
Okay. So, all right. So we're over here. Have I seen anything weird yet?
Well, you see
You're
this
with
hall.
Yep,
A
I'm
walking
seeing something
skeleton.
weird.
Alright, so this hall,
Roll initiative.
the walls and ceiling of this great hall are coated in amber that glistens like fresh honey. Dust covers the black marble floor. To the north, the hall has collapsed, leaving a wall of rubble. Many amber doors lead from this hall. Standing in front of the south door are three, I don't want to presume, it says three ugly women, but, you know, they can't help it.
That's mean. Yeah,
Three,
like how you
three nice old ladies, tattered in black gowns, with brooms and black pointed hats.
mean anything.
Shouldn't jug a hag by her broom, huh?
Who are you calling a hag?
Alright,
If
so
hat fits.
the whispers are, the louder whispers are coming from the south.
Off we go.
So we're heading south, just straight down, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I see.
Ladies.
I think I'll go behind the tanky guys.
Ben's gonna tip his hat.
Whoever wants
Like,
to roll
really
insight.
influence. I will.
So
My insight. I have a specialty in insight. Can I do insight?
yeah, anyone can roll insight. Hazel, you just interacted with someone who would know all about these people. Unfortunately, she has a falling out with the people you're seeing now, so you aren't quite sure their intentions. Oz, on the other hand, is very skeptical of some people that might be magically inclined to damage him. And so he looks at these three ladies and sees that they are attempting to claw their way into the door to the south,
Oh dear.
but have no success.
Friend or foe?
Well, I'll tell you how I want to proceed. And
Oh no.
Lightning bolt.
I want to cast Thunderwave.
Yeah, of course.
Thunderwave is from you.
Is from me. Oh, and 15-foot cube. Right, that's not the.
It would hit
Yeah,
everybody.
I
yeah,
gotta
you'd have to move
find the
forward into
right
it.
one.
Shatter?
Leroy Jenkins. That's what I was thinking. Let's see.
That's the one. It's gonna have to be Shatter. Okay, Shatter it is. Oh, darn, that's a do. That isn't what I meant to do. Sorry, I'm clumsy here. Have a hard time finding my way around. There it is. That's what I needed to do. And I'm gonna cast it at 5th level.
Okay, you cast Shatter on these ladies who are trying to get their way into this door, and
Yep.
a booming explosion of thunder happens from that area, and all three of them are blasted back. They fall to the floor and aren't moving.
Just a Fus Roda in
Yeah.
their general direction.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to approach, and there's this door here. It looks like there's almost a little crack of. It might be a crack open. Will this door open?
That door is already open.
That door is already open. I go in.
You enter,
Are
and
the
you
whispers louder?
no.
No.
You see a vaguely recognizable humanoid with his hand against one of the amber stones. And after a moment, he pulls his hand away and turns, and you see what used to be Hume, covered in shadow, wings outward, with his shadow buddy just hanging out in here, and
Oh,
he turns to Oz and says, "Are you ready?
uh-oh.
Let's go take down that asshole."
Almost. I still have to find something here. And by the way,
Getting there.
last time you were being you're being carried off by a big bird. Like what the holy age happened?
My patron saved me. I was able to teleport out and get to this temple. It looks like you finally found me. Did you send out an entire search party, or is it just the three of you?
Well, there's a few more of us than that, but most of them are dead.
Alright, do what
I
you
mean,
need.
They're here. They're part of the party. They're just dead. You know how it goes.
Do what
It's-
you need
it's
to
one of
do,
those-
and let's get out of here.
I go out of the room. Now, I want to look at, examine these doors that these women were trying to claw through. Are they still like unconscious on the floor? or
Yeah,
something?
I wanted to check
Yeah.
this.
Well, you were
this
talking to
woman.
him. We want to check these ladies.
Okay,
Okay, do that.
make medicine checks.
So
Medicine check.
I claim all of their bodies. That'll be perfect for my.
I want to see. Check on
Yeah,
this lady
Hazel,
here.
they're dead.
Oh, okay, they're dead. Nope, they're all dead.
They're all dead.
They're all
Oh,
dead.
sweet. I'm gonna
corpses?
start resin. Yeah.
You see
I'll
that
use-
with that medicine check, you see that their ears have been blown out, blood trickling down every orifice of their body, just like absolutely obliterated by the shatter spell.
Oh, I feel
Oops.
kind of bad.
This is a brutal spell.
So it really was the Skyrim floppy body physics, just like
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
it just blasted away.
they had 16 HP. They weren't, for the record, they weren't going to attack you either. But you know,
They're witches.
so
told
you're
people just
you're casting your spells, Fenn.
Yes, I'm gonna use 2. I got had 3, so I'll use 1 and 2. So I have 1 left, and I'm gonna use 2 of them to bring my other 2 spellcasters. Ponders, Stibbins, and Ridcully to the party. Wow, they're huge.
Oops.
Woo! This one came from over here. This one came from over here. Sweet.
And
Talk to them.
as you raise your fellow casters, you see the shadow form of Hume exit the side room. But your casters just like wake up. Huh? Huh? What? Where are we? What's going on?
Look, you guys all, Pratchett, you fill them in. I have Pratchett. Fill 'em in.
Oh my
I
god, are
always
you
leave it to
fucking
Pratchett.
kidding me?
Look, they're your buddies. You guys are back together again.
All
The
right.
Magic 3.
Ah, jeez. Frickin'.
Alright, so he he lets them know what's going on.
Catch them up. And I'm gonna. I see Hume's shadow.
Yeah, that's the shadow that was like following him around.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn to Oz and be like, that's Hume's shadow, right? Is Hume here?
You can't see him?
No.
You can't see him right here?
Oh, that's him? The
Yeah.
spider creature?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's him.
Whoa!
Oh dear.
Jesus
dear.
Christ!
He-
Oh.
He's covered, like, it looks like there's a constant shadow going over his body. But he has outstretched skeletal wings, and his
Oh.
face is, like, devoid of the once golden skin that was there before, and now is just, like, flickering
He's like
shadows.
Oh dear, he's like
Whoa.
skeleton Hume. Oh, ow. Oh.
Hume!
Oh, ooh, so
Wow!
Mm.
Looks... New look!
Great. You look great. It's so good to see you.
What, he looks
Wow.
like a undead zombie this entire time, and this is surprising?
Look,
no.
I mean,
Screw you
you're a
guys.
golden boy.
You didn't even look for me!
We did!
We did. Sort of.
did.
We did. As best we could.
Oh, I
Like
thought
this-
about it.
As soon as we were done here, we were gonna teleport.
Oh,
to-
yeah! By that time, the bird would have picked my corpse.
What? That bird came out of nowhere. Did you see the size of its thing? What
What do you
could we have
mean,
done?
did I see the size? I was in its talons!
The really big bird.
Look, I apologize. We should have immediately tried to follow the bird.
But you know what we did?
Yeah, I should have just taken my wings out and flapped them and flown off after you.
Well, guess who has wings now? Huh?
You. I don't.
Do you? I mean, can those fly?
He flexes the wings. There's no feathers to them; they're just bone. But yeah,
All right. Well,
Yeah.
that's great.
Hume, we had a conversation and we said, should we go for Hume? Or should we do what Hume would want us to do and stay on task and continue the mission? And that's what we did because we thought it was what you would want.
yes, I would have wanted you to leave me behind as you gain
We
these
weren't
powers for
leaving you-
yourself. Look what
We weren't
look what I
leaving
can
you
do.
behind.
And he walks up to Oz and like walks through him and the door
Oh, well, that could be very
Uh,
handy.
and
That's actually pretty cool.
and walks
While
back.
you're in there, is there anything interesting?
Yeah, more amber.
Oh,
Do you wanna
that's
go
a
in?
Surprise. Yes, I do.
You want me to unlock it for you? Now I'm useful, huh?
Jesus Christ! Look, you always were. You
Well,
were
that's a-
always
That's a
useful.
good chop.
He goes
You've
in.
gained the power of I think you've gained the power of acerbic wit. Others might call it. Yes.
He goes in, and you hear a large,
Sarcasm.
like, unlocking, like a clack, and swings open the door. Sorry, these things aren't supposed to be here.
Sarcasm.
Look, man, like we missed you greatly.
A lot.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's good to have you back, man.
Look, I could bring
now
back
I'm Jamaican.
a ton of undead, but they will never replace you. And my mission, no matter what, was to find you and resurrect you, even if it was to be an undead. But like,
Unless
you know,
the bird ate you and you were in the bird's
well, no,
poop.
then I would have to.
And then we
Then we'd have to
decided that
kill.
wouldn't happen.
No,
'cause-
well, then we'd have to kill the bird, and that would be a whole thing.
yeah. And if it ate you and then pooped you out, so that would, you probably it wouldn't.
Fenn, roll persuasion.
Okay.
And Hume is gonna roll an insight to see if he believes this story.
Any of this.
Fucking
Oh.
shit. I'm using my inspiration.
Yeah! Oh, wait, go ahead. Okay, 17.
17.
Fine. I thought I wasn't able to believe you. I thought it was bullshit, but whatever.
man.
I'm here now. Let's do this Oz thing and let's get on with it.
Let's totally do this. Let's first. We need to have. We've all had these sort of mentors or
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
well,
guessing
how-
he got his. He's good. I think he got his.
Yes, and I think Oz is the last one that needs to talk to his mentor.
Okay.
Well, anyway, I step into the room prepared to die.
That's how it works.
The
Hume's in there with you.
the whispers get to a talking volume.
Ah, I think this is my room, guys.
This
Oh, good.
This room has
Careful.
walls of glazed amber, a floor of red marble, and a rough-hewn shaft in the center of its 10-foot-high ceiling. 3 amber stones stand in alcoves, and above each stone, that doesn't happen. Anyway. Roll
Oh.
investigation for seeing stuff. Excellent. Okay.
Oh, good.
So you check the western one, and in here looks to be a fist-size amount of red smoke that is rolling and rumbling and billowing around in place. You check the eastern one. This has this one has a kind of an odd selection of items rolling around in the center. And as you take a good look with your really high investigation roll, you see that there are bones that are rattling about in the center of this amber. And then to the south, you see dark clouds, of gray, that you see periodically flashes of light, presumably lightning, flashing around inside of it.
Oh, well, that's my boy. I walk up to the one up to the south and put my hand on it.
Okay. Let's head to private time.
How do I do that?
So in Discord,
Discord up.
there are voice channels that say game time,
I
private
s-
time, bullshit.
Okay, just hit the private time one and I'm there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, you put your hand on it, and as soon as you feel the, it's kind of like one of those plasma balls that you see at like kids shops. It's like
Right.
lightning that's crackling to the tip. As soon as your hand touches it, then the lightning strikes your palm, and you feel it climb up your arm and fill your entire body, and zaps your brain, and your eyes go white. And when you do so, you find yourself in the clouds. You are surrounded by clouds. There are some openings beneath you. It seems like you're floating or flying, but you see land down below you. And you look to one side and you see a very muscular, large figure, probably about like 15 feet tall, in, enveloped in clouds, and lightning is striking in front of his eyes. And he looks to you and says,
Osmandiak, I have waited for your arrival.
Oh, I hope I haven't kept you.
You have? I am surprised you haven't tried to contact me in this time you've been here.
Oh, I've been kind of busy. Oh, I don't like to bother you.
Well, now's a good time. You see, I'm trapped in this Amber Temple. And you can help me get out. If you destroy the dark power of Strahd von Zarovich.
Aye. How do I do this?
Well, first off, I will grant you my boon. You will return to your once formal Dwarven Cleric self, and also gain special spells and abilities that will allow you to destroy Strahd.
Why that's mighty, very, nice of you.
Did you enjoy my gifts I've given you so far?
Oh, yes, very much. Oh, yeah, a little mechanical, guy, he's just a joy.
Wonderful. That's only a small fragment of my power. I will give you this boon, and once you destroy Strahd, you will become an avatar of me, reigning over this land, giving peace to those who ask for it. But this is your choice. Do you choose to accept my boon?
I do choose.
Alright, well, once you leave this vision, you will have my powers.
Wow.
Also, you will be able to contact me outside of the temple if you need anything. I will be able to speak to you, but this is the only gift I can give as of now, until you defeat Strahd.
Alright. Okay, sounds fair enough.
Now, Go! Avenge me!
Avenge you, yes. Destroy Strahd, free you from the temple. Got it. And then unlimited riches for me. Got it.
And are you finished? Do you have any questions?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So this will remove the lethargy that was plaguing you, so that ability score goes back up 1. Also, your hit point max, goes up 5. Yeah, 5, because you lost 5 hit points to the dream.
One time, right? So if my max hit points after leveling it up had gone to 104, does that mean that to set them at 109?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will send you a list of spells and the ability that you gain.
Okay.
So like everyone else's, these spells can be used once without a spell slot, but once you use them once, you will have to use a spell slot to use them again, and they don't count against your
Got it.
maximum prepared spells.
Okay.
All right. We'll head back to the game time chat.
Hello.
Hello, Oz. So how'd it go?
Oh, it was awesome. I never thought I'd ever see such a thing.
What did you see?
Well, I saw Thor.
Whoa, you saw Thor?
Yeah. It's just, I know.
What'd he look like?
Oh, well, it's kind of hard to. Well, he's big. Oh, I mean, he's like 15 feet tall, and he's just. That's not the half of it. He's just big, and there's like, clouds and lightning all around him, and he's just such a presence, I mean, it feels like you're in the heart of a storm, but you're not getting wet. If you catch my drift, it's an amazing experience. Oh, really?
It's not often that you get to meet the deity that you worship.
Well, I never thought I would.
So that's pretty cool, man. Did he give you anything cool?
I'm pretty pumped. Well, he's going to, yes. I have some new. My mind, it's just full of the things that I could do now, and I just want to try it out. You know that feeling?
Yeah.
Oh wow! I think I have to sit down for a few, absorb all this. Whew.
Oh,
that was sure something.
Well, that's good. Are you feeling better now?
Yes, I'm feeling much better, and whew.
Well.
All right.
Was that all we needed here?
Feeling like it is, and we've now got our friend back, sort of, and perhaps we should see if we can safely get out of here. I know we haven't seen the whole place, though.
As you're speaking, Oz, you don't hear the whispers anymore, but in your mind you hear something else. You hear like the sound of a guttural croak that's kind of continuously happening in your mind. I guess it would be like the Tibetan throat singing kind of thing, where it's just like and you are confused, and you look up at what up the shaft of this room, and as you do so, you see 4 figures, sorry, descending down as creatures drop in from above, and that's where we're ended.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh boy. That's this room down here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay. Oh boy. And something tells me they won't be as easy as those 3 old women. Who turned out to be just
Who were
3 old
minding their
women.
own business.
Well, they really weren't minding their own business, but they probably were just 3
We
old
were just
women.
trying to get into this room. I mean,
I know. Why were they trying to get in that room? I don't think.
Man,
that
I'm
was a Thor.
kind of surprised at how populated this dungeon is.
It's very populated.
Yeah.
There's a lot of. Yeah.
You know, and Richie, I mean, he doesn't want to leave his room, but I feel like go back and help him.
This is the second to last dungeon in the campaign, so it's got to have stuff.
Yeah.
Especially after giving you gifts.
Yeah.
So we
To
can
test
test
it.
it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we got the sword. Let's leave.
Let's go.
Yeah. Don't need to explore anymore.
I'm hearing voices. I think I'm going insane. I think we need to go. Just never. What did Thor sound like?
Is that a question for Oz?
That's a question for Alex, the DM. I wanted to know what he sounded like.
Oh yeah.
Probably
did he
a
talk
lot like
in a-
he said.
His very booming voice, demanding strength. Another voice that destroys my throat. I've done like 3 or 4 in this session.
I was gonna say, it's like, man, Hume, you're trying to do something extra with Hume, but I don't think you can keep that up.
No. It's like everyone else. It's a temporary form. So he'll go back to his low guttural sound. It won't sound like Batman anymore. It won't sound like vengeance.
Because it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck, Batman. Always yelling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was kind of hoping that Thor was like, oh god damn it, Chris Hemsworth, Thor, and
yes.
yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
Welcome, Oz. Thank you for freeing me. Here are some gifts for you if you choose to accept them.
Yes.
All right, well, I gotta go to the Avengers.
You deal with Strahd. I'm
luck
too
with that.
busy to deal with that kind of thing. You know, God stuff.
Tosses his golden hair back. Mjolnir! Summons his hammer and then just raises it up and like flies off. That's what I was hoping for. It's like, you just see a guy.
He was in the
Okay.
clouds and lightning and storm stuff.
Doing Thor stuff.
Doing God stuff.